Hi, this is Alix Paultre with AspenCore, and I'm here with Fabio Violante. He's the CEO of Arduino. I'm really glad to have time to talk to you today.
It's really a pleasure to be here with you today.
Well, the last time we saw each other was at Arduino Day in Milan, and it was a really fun time.
Yeah, it was a big event. As you may remember, we were streaming the event in 500 locations in the world, and we had an incredible audience for this event. We announced a lot of new products, and fortunately, we were able to deliver on the promises.
Well, and that's half the battle, right? You can have a product and promise it, but if it doesn't get delivered, people get disappointed.
Absolutely, yes.
But the other side of the coin that you alluded to is Arduino has such a huge base, has such a huge fraternity, you could call it.
Yeah, this is the strength of Arduino is really our community, and this is what makes Arduino really strong. The quantity of libraries that we have in terms of software, the enthusiasm around projects, the makers, the professional, the educators that are using our products, they are really something that is really important and makes Arduino what Arduino is.
Well, and that's something that I really enjoy about Arduino is it's not just a starter kit for a beginner. It's actually a tool for a professional. I was at University of City of New York in Manhattan, and they're doing a zinc battery test long term, and they're using Arduinos for the monitoring devices.
Yes, Arduino, we discovered, every day we discover a lot of projects where people are using Arduino for very serious purposes, in the professional world especially. So places where you never expect to see Arduino. If you go to LinkedIn today and search for Arduino, for jobs mentioning Arduino, you will find thousands of jobs for major enterprise company that you never expect.
Well, that makes a lot of sense because since it is such a strong and stable building block, if you are a professional, you have an inexpensive building block you can use in any project.
Yes, and the quantity of libraries and accessories of the Arduino ecosystem are really incredible. So the life of people is really much easier in terms of time to market and ability to test and build solutions.
Well, and that's one of the important aspects I like to think of from the community, because you get that leverage. You can, as you're saying, the libraries, the information, the communities, the self-help. It gives Arduino a leverage that it's almost like a large corporation, but it's not. It's a club, a group.
Yeah, it is a group, and it's really powerful. So think about 30 million people that visit every year our website are much more capable of solving problems than just a bunch of engineers sitting somewhere. So the power of the community is really strong, and we are engaging more and more. We are developing more and more tools, not only on the hardware side but also on the software side and on the cloud, to make even more complex problem to tackle simpler.
Excellent. Now, this is a pre-electronic event that I managed to pull you away from. I'm glad you let me. What do you have planned? What do you have planned for Electronica?
So at Electronica, we are progressing in our professional strategy. So as we said that during the Arduino Day, we are working a lot on IoT nodes. And of course, there will be some announcement around Electronica that I don't want to discover too much because it's something very interesting, but it will help in the professional space.
Very nice. Well, because you mentioned the IoT, and one of the things the Arduino is good for is to create an IoT node or to create an IoT device. So I imagine you're going to have a lot of influence in the direction the IoT is going.
Yes, absolutely. So we're trying to simplify the development of IoT nodes, more or less like enabling people to do like Lego does for for toys, but we do it for IoT nodes. So the ability to combine the microcontroller, the security aspect, and the telecommunication, we support now a wide range of protocols, LoRa, Sigfox, Wi-Fi, whatever, and narrowband IoT, including narrowband IoT, with also shields that allow you, for example, to capture data from the field with RS-485, with CAN bus, and all the protocol that you can imagine to read sensors. This gives a lot of flexibility to people to experiment, but also to place those devices into production. And this is an important part of our strategy moving forward.
Well, that makes a lot of sense as well. Now, Are there going to be anything special at your booth at the show, or what can we talk about there?
So we will be in many places at Electronica, working with our partners, especially our distributors. So we'll be showcasing, mainly our professional range of products and trying to engage with the community that is visiting the Electronica show to understand what are their needs, what we can do better, not only from the hardware point of view, but also, for example, help the embedded engineer move faster to the cloud. And cloud for us is a big investment. So we are releasing this September the beta of our cloud, IoT cloud, and by Electronica probably we'll start having some some results, and we would like to engage more with people and tell them what is our cloud story, and invite them to join our community.
Very cool, and it's a great community. I mean, I play with Arduino myself on occasion, and it's a really fun thing to do. Even if you don't have a project, it's just, when you see some of the stuff that people do just to pass the time, and then you realize that this is the same device that some corporation is putting into a product, that just shows the spectrum, the breadth of what you can accomplish with Arduino.
Yeah, absolutely. And probably you have seen our latest MKR board, the one with the FPGA, for example. And this is an example where you basically put a tool that is extremely powerful like FPGA, but also extremely complicated to use, into the hands of everyone that can use it with including an Arduino library. And we're seeing a lot of traction on that family of products, and of course this is the power of the Arduino community.
Oh, I'm definitely going to give a shot on that FPGA myself. I haven't programmed one myself ever.
Yeah, and you will see that it's pretty simple but extremely powerful. And we hope that a new generation of FPGA programmers will stem and create intellectual property, open source intellectual property that can be leveraged by everyone in the world.
And that's a really noble statement. The fact that you're going to take these advances and, because it's an open source community, help everyone as opposed to just a few.
Yes, exactly. This is what is our mission. So basically making everything available in the hands of whatever creative person that is in the world, and this is our mission.
Well, thank you so much, Fabio. And are there any last words you'd like to leave our audience before I let you go?
I think it's important that you stay tuned with all the things that we are doing, not only on the hardware side, but also on the cloud. And I would like to invite more and more people to subscribe to our Create Online tool. It's a very powerful development environment, and also provide feedback for improvements, because we are always looking, to make things better.
Excellent. Well, hey, thank you so much, Fabio. I mean, because it's a busy event, and I'm really glad you let me take you away to talk a little bit about this.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.